Stomach Baggy, Keto here,
and Mio here to tell you that today we have fan fiction,
copyright strikes,
regretful homicide,
and Dogday X Catnap.
Truly, I say to you, nothing stays wholesome for long on the internet, but Playtime Chapter 3 was perverted a little faster than usual, and it has produced some of the worst ships and content farmed content that we've ever seen.
But before we dive in and expose the degeneracy, let us explain what the flip we're talking about.
What's that you say? You don't know what Poppy Playtime is?
Well, Poppy Playtime is a horror game franchise made by Mob Entertainment, a somewhat questionable and possibly controversial company that we've briefly mentioned on this channel before.
The game features you as the player in some kind of toy factory place that has monsters like Huggy Wuggy, Mommy Longlegs, and Catnap trying to kill you.
There's also some stuff about dead kids and the Big Bodies Project or something, but that's not too important right now.
The Smiling Critters are a toy line created by the company Playtime Co., in universe anyways, and each critter has its own personality.
We've got Dogday's the leader, Catnap the quiet one, Kickin' Chicken the cool kid, Bobby Bear Hug, the overly attached and Bubba Elephant the elephant, and a few more.
Now all of that was the toy line, but in reality Playtime Co. actually made these into living, giant, weird-looking creatures.
By the time Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 rolls up, most of the big body smiling critters are dead, and Dogdays has had his legs ripped off and has his body invaded by many smiling critters. Pretty intense.
Low-effort, slop-producing YouTube channels known as content farms saw the popularity of the smiling critters and, ignoring the dark lore, took the vague personalities and milked them dry, using and abusing them for their own monetary gain.
This has likely contributed to Poppy Playtime's child audience, though perhaps that was inevitable. But without further ado, allow us to show you what the internet did to the smiling critters.
Mob Entertainment officially created an opening to a fictitious series about the smiling critters as part of their marketing for the game.
People really enjoyed the video, which took the internet by storm, getting them millions of views. So, naturally, in the same way as Five Nights at Freddy's, YouTubers started making their own songs.
And now, the YouTube algorithm is flooded with content. Some of it okay, and some of it, less than okay.
When you search for a Smiling Critters song, you will often find Cougar Macdowall. One of his less clickbaity videos is Smile Every Day, a song inspired by the original theme. Let's take a listen. While it is certainly not my taste in music, the animation is much too good to be considered content farm slop. Also, a human being wrote these lyrics, which we all would have thought that's the bare minimum. But as we'll see soon, that's not always the case.
This is a creator we've become more familiar with recently, going by the name of Moors. It seems like a content farm-esque channel that makes songs about whatever is currently popular.
Dogday, the leader in the shadows of Playhouse, and tale on betrayal, the story of a fading mouse.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one. But it's nothing nearly as bad as what we're about to take a look at with BenjixScarlet.
This is the creator, BenjixScarlet. It is a brother-sister theme that nowadays is mostly just a brother, Benji and his girlfriend.
This channel makes songs, although we're using that word rather loosely to describe whatever it is that they make.
Recently, BenjixScarlet has gone into some controversy after they copyright struck a video that gave a negative review of their songs.
Considering the affected video probably fell under fair use, this is very bad and very scummy.
So, to avoid getting smacked by copyright strikes, we will present you with a reading of a few samples of Benji's lyrical genius, read for you by the well-unknown poet, Nowana Anonymous.
I am Catnap, come to destroy you. I am Catnap, destroyer of all. I am Catnap, come to destroy you. I am Catnap, destroyer of all. I am Cat, that nonsense. No, cat, no, cat, no, cat, no, bullet. No, cat, no, cat, no. This is Catnap.
Enough to make a grown man cry, for all the wrong reasons.
Dogday, and I'm going to eat you. Dogday, and I'm going to eat you. Dogday, and I can't be bothered to read this 8 times. Drop it low to the floor. Dogday coming back for more. Ayo!
Another banger. If you thought any of the previous songs you've ever heard were shallow, then this is a petri dish.
My grandpa passed away today, so I turned on this song, and he got up just to turn it off. Thank you for saving his life!
Whoever dropped this, please pick it up!
Just like Moors, they borrowed animations and footage from other YouTube channels to put over their music. Mayhaps Benji steals music too? Could it be?
It is probable that he's using AI to make some of his songs. We won't play them here, but these two videos sound exactly like they were made in one of these AI song generator things.
He has farmed Poppy Playtime to death, but Catnap is his absolute favorite. Just look at all these! But it seems he's found a new target for his content farming. God help us all.
Perhaps you have not been convinced that the internet has perverted the smiling critters just by listening to those songs alone. You poor sweet summer child, this is only the beginning.
This video is by Cartoon Games and is called
Who Killed Dogday's Sister Puppet Playtime Animation? Enough! I'm gonna teach you a lesson.
Oh dear! Please don't kill me!
You'll suffer for what you've done. I'll kill you, Dogday! Come here!
Please, Ben!
We're going to skip that animation and go to the second one in the video, which features Catnap.
Yeah! There's so many donations this month! The coast is clear!
With a very unexpected voice.
What does bro sound like, a blues singer? It seems Catnap is the richest in school, but he prefers to keep it on the down low. Otherwise, everyone will only want him for his money and not care about him as a person. He spends his wealth on hot dogs and drones, which he shares with his friend Dogday.
2 marvelous drones? Cool!
Yeah, my poor friend! And what is yours?
What did he say? But Kickin' Chicken wants a piece of that pie and eventually exposes Catnap for being rich.
What's that? Cryptocurrency?
But in the end, Catnap doesn't care about money or something. I don't know, man. I guess the moral of the story is kick the crap out of your enemies once they're down.
Now you may be wondering, why are all these characters in school along with humans? And why does the school have a hot dog cart? And also, why is Catnap rich because of cryptocurrency? I know it's a cartoon, but what is this?
Well, you see, when your job is primarily just pumping out content for iPad kids to consume ad nauseum, you don't care too much about writing quality. This short isn't the worst, though. That comes later.
Smiling Critters is love.
I also love the smiling critters.
Nice! Who Killed Dogday's Sister animation Cartoon Games? It's really cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Cartoon Games.
Moving on to an animation by Gummy Dora called
Catnap's Secret Magic Arrow Poppy Playtime 3 Animation Catnap's Love Arrow Story.
where we see a female version of Dogday appears to have been kidnapped by Catnap, and a male version of Craftycorn manages to rescue her. You might notice that there's a lot of random gender swaps between characters. Why? I have no idea.
But Dogday tries to kill Crafty by attacking him with many smiling critters. Crafty escapes but ends up in the car where Dogday originally was, but instead of being kidnappers, Catnap and Bubba are actually FBI agents.
FBI!
And Dogday is a wanted criminal with a gun.
You may wonder why the FBI agents are undercover. Well, in the context of the short, it still makes no sense. In the end, Dogday gets transported into prison via magic. Oh, hello! A video by GHS.
Well, that was dark.
And it gets darker!
This next video is a compilation of short animations by Hornstronp FNF 3D and is called
R.I.P. all the nightmare critters! Poppy Playtime 4 animation!
Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid!
Oh no! We forgot! We didn't tell you about the nightmare critters!
This section of the video is added retrospectively, so bear with us as we explain the nightmare critters.
The nightmare critters are more characters that were later.
They're related.
Shut up! The nightmare. I said bear with us! The nightmare critters are more characters that were later added to the Poppy Playtime lore. They are a toy line of characters that are supposed to be on the. They're the toy line characters that are supposed Don't you start! They are a toy line of characters that are supposed to be on the supposed to be the on. Keep that to yourself.
I didn't say anything.
They are a toy line of characters that are supposed to be the on-again, off-again antagonists to the smiling critters.
BenjixScarlet, who we mentioned earlier, lets us hop on trends as fast as possible, which, while understandable, has caused him to release
Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 song animated music video
shortly after the teaser trailer dropped. The problem was, no one knew the character's name was Baba Chops until later, so Benji decided to get creative and call her Shelly Sheep.
back to the Hornstronp video.
All the smiling critters are devastated, crying buckets and buckets of tears over the graves of the nightmare critters. Very sad, but what happened?
Apparently, all the smiling critters slew the nightmare critters. You see, Dogday invited Baba Chops to play by kicking a ball in her face.
I don't want to play soccer with you. Go away. Leave me alone or I'll kill you.
And then she pops his ball, sending the knife flying to some ropes, causing a piano to crush her, killing her instantly.
Kickin' Chicken played a prank on Icky Licky, tripping him onto a trampoline and then accidentally into a trash shredder.
Rabby Rabby Baby was spreading evil rumors about Bubba Fent.
You're pissing me off! Shut up at once!
Or what? Make me Bubba. Did you know he likes to collect poo?
Enough! Let's see if you're as brave after this! Die, busybody!
Baby, no!
So he murders her.
Alistair Gator was napping when Hobby kidnaps him into a trip on a helicopter. Then an alien attacks it and she abandons ship with the only parachute, leaving Alistair to die.
Crafty Corn was playing with Simon Smoke when she accidentally mistook a real knife for a toy knife. Sadly, stuffing was spilt.
Poe and Maggie were having some kind of cookout, but Piggy got all greedy and set the whole grill on fire.
Fly away to save yourself right now!
Poe's then hit by flaming debris and falls on Maggie, and they both burn to death.
As for Tui, Catnap found him annoying and ate him.
You know, some of these don't exactly seem like accidents.
But wait, it ain't over!
Because zombies.
The end. That's it. Go home.
Honestly, I don't think Hornstronp ever revisits the storyline again.
Also, these two are gone forever.
Before we move on to weirder animations, we just wanted to mention a channel called Boom Monster that makes random text-to-speech videos like
All Nightmare Critters characters in real life and their favorite games. Puppet Playtime Chapter 4.
and other things.
Strangely enough, this takes content from Hornstronp and BenjixScarlet. This, my friends, is AI slop at its less than finest.
But the videos that we find most interesting are their fat to muscle videos, where we are almost positive this channel is just using weird DeviantArt fat posts.
Speaking of DeviantArt, do not go there.
This is Miss Delight's present. She looks terrible, right? Look at her body. It looks really attractive, right?
You can find most of these images on Google Images, so I'm guessing that's what they did. And then they yoinked the images. No credit given.
But enough of this! What is that?
Catnap. Are you sure it won't hurt? Catnap!
Yes.
Oh, hey, no!
Oh no, oh dear, oh my. It seems that Puppy Playtime has attracted a certain type of people that are obsessed with shipping characters in ways that make no sense at all.
And the ship that has garnered the most attention is Catnap X Dogday.
This is bizarre for a multitude of reasons. Some theorize that Dogday's body is inhabited by the spirit of an adult scientist, which by the way is by no means a proven fact, while Catnap has the spirit of a child.
The main weird thing is that Catnap ripped off Dogday's legs and just left him shackled in a jail cell with his guts hanging out. Textbook example of a toxic relationship.
Some use the excuse that they're basing their perverted fantasies on the regular cartoon smiling critters. But as we'll see, that's not always the case. Plus, it's still weird that people's minds almost immediately went to this.
The first video we're going to bring up is a comic dub.
Inappropriate television, mind blown. Catnap X Dogday, Puppy Playtime Chapter 3 comic. And before anyone says anything, yes, we know not all comic dubs are bad, but a lot of them are, and this is one of them.
Ignoring the objectionable thumbnail, this entire video is narrated via text-to-speech, so it's just another layer of badness.
That and it's just a bunch of random panels from random comics with only one thing in common: romantic tension between Dogday and Catnap.
Your Welcome Bro was on a one-man crusade against the feminine Catnap.
Ew, feminine Catnap. Blah.
Femboy Catnap is so nasty. Ugh.
Catnap looks terrible in feminine clothing.
Dogday looks better in feminine clothing. Meanwhile, Catnap looks terrible in it.
Top Catnap X Bottom Dogday, good. Top Dogday X Bottom Catnap, disgusting.
Femboy Dogday, yes. Femboy Catnap, no.
Dogday makes a better femboy.
Stop making Catnap feminine when he's actually extremely masculine.
Catnap is too masculine to wear girly outfits.
Only a dumb butt would think Catnap is
Yo, careful now. Both a male and female AI voice fits Dogday. Meanwhile, only a male AI voice fits Catnap, and that is a fact.
Dogday looks like a pancake with strawberry syrup and or strawberry cheesecake in the last one.
Only intelligent people with high IQs make Snap Day fanouts where Dogday is bottom and Catnap is top. Meanwhile, mentally challenged slow people with with dangerously low IQ would make it where Dogday is a top and Catnap is a bottom. In other words, if you put Dogday on top and Catnap on the bottom, you are a... It's incredibly strange that certain people in the community went wild shipping Catnap and Dogday. Up, down, left, right, straight, gay, gender bent, gender swapped. It's absolute madness.
Based on a bunch of comments on the Poppy Playtime subreddit, the fanbase at large has rejected this ship for the most part, though there are some still deep in the trenches fighting for their lives.
Luckily, the normal fans seem to be winning, for now. Some still allow the shipping of the cartoon characters though, but since they are sort of a mirror of the in-game characters, I still think it's rather weird.
Sadly, the Content Farm channels quickly picked up on the scent of new Content Farm material, and mined,
milked,
juiced,
cheered,
and pan-fried the concept of the Smiling Critters romance for all it's worth. Like this video.
Dogday lusted Catnap, oh my gosh! Have so many questions about this thumbnail, but I don't think I want any answers.
This video is similar to the last one, but the dubbing is somehow even more scuffed.
Oh, Catnap, you're making me blush.
Don't move, Dogday. Don't be afraid and don't worry. Everything will be fine. Heh heh.
Catnap, you're making me uncomfortable. What are you doing, heh?
Don't be embarrassed, Dogday. Everything will be fine.
It seems now we're not just best friends, but the very best friends, right, Catnap?
What? What are you doing? Hey, Dogday, what the...
Plot twist of the century. We thought it was going one direction, but Dogday pulled out the Uno reverse card.
And this one's just terrible.
This really shows just how tasteless and vile some of these ship videos can be. If we described exactly what happens in this comic, we would be demonetized, which is weird because this video has over 700,000 views.
But to briefly explain in PG terms, it shows Catnap torturing Dogday, just like in the in-game canon. But this time, it's toxically romantic in a very obviously one-sided way.
It's very gross. Very gross.
But I think we've had more than our fill of comic dubs.
Time to go back to Gummy Dora with a video called
Oops, Catnap and Dogday trapped in a box.
Dogday stumbles across Catnap doing goodness knows what with a box.
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
And sneaks up behind her to do goodness knows what. But Catnap traps him in the box with her. Also, once again, Catnap is randomly a girl.
Craftycorn, who I guess is in love with Dogday, runs after him, but the cardboard box puts up a good fight.
What were you just watching?
Craftycorn doesn't give in though, and skewers the door, and Dogday! Or at least, that's what happens in her nightmare.
In reality, Catnap uses her red mist on Crafty, leaving Catnap to trap Dogday for as long as she desires. Someone might want to alert the authorities.
On to a content farm that we've never seen before, and it just so happens to be one of the worst content farms we've seen on YouTube.
Most of the videos they make are just sexualized versions of intellectual properties that kids usually watch, so that's pretty gross.
This particular video has a version of Catnap and a short, pervy Dogday.
Catnap X Dogday compilation, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 animation. Most of the animations end in
Whoa, Dogday gets farted on her booty squished by Catnap.
and include way too many ooh-woo sound effects.
I hate it so much!
Bruh, the chapter just came out and y'all are already shipping. What the heck, bro? All this content is bad, really bad, not fit for human or animal consumption. They're actually getting pretty bold with it.
As you can see, the content farms have done truly heinous things to the smiling critters. But while they were shipping them in weird, perverted ways, content farms were not the only ones.
Ah, fan art. It is pretty impressive what some people can come up with when artistically expressing their passion for their favorite franchises.
Yes, the fans are very impressive, sometimes a little too impressive, because you see, at times, they can get a little bit, deviant? So let's take a peek at some of the art the fans have been posting.
Okay, well it seems that some of the fan art may or may not get this video demonetized or taken down from YouTube. So in an attempt to save this chapter of the video, we shall instead cover fanfiction, which honestly isn't that much better.
Fanfiction can be a cesspool, as anyone who's spent time on the internet knows, but man, the Poppy Playtime fandom is wildin'. So let's head on over and take a look at the top Poppy Playtime stories on Wattpad.com.
Wonderful! Some normalish looking ones at first, if there's such a thing in fanfiction. But it's not long before you see, well, let's look at this one.
Smiling Critters stuff.
A lot of stuff here, and Yondeary? Oh dearie.
This is Yondeary Catnap X female reader, but the reader says, I barely ever mention that you are a woman in this fanfic, but there is a mention of chests. Not sexually, but does talk about it.
It appears that this fanfiction is about you being a worker at Playtime Co., and then you're being followed around and stared at by a strange little cuddly catnap creature thing, but not while you're naked because he has manners. Also, this author has an interesting way of writing.
You looked down at your lap, but your chest was in the way. Unless it wasn't. Not everybody has a big chest, so you move your head to the side. Unless you didn't, and get a view of the sleeping kitty. I applaud her thoroughness.
That was Smiling Critters stuff. But let's look at something a little edgier. Catnap X Dogday stuff.
I'm very, very new to the fandom and just finished the games yesterday. This will be smuts, fluff, angst, and everything under the sun and moon. Characters are 18 plus in this. I'm a low word, guys. Things could get inappropriate.
Not that we have the right to talk about spelling errors.
Now let's take a look. What are these chapters? What are we getting into?
Maid dress, fluff.
Hump and bump, smut.
Requests.
Sicky, comfort fic.
Who's a good kitty? Dogday, top. And in case you had any questions, smut!
No running from your desires. Meow.
Help me with my heat. Dogday X Catnap.
When did Bobby get here?
Hour of joy.
The least surprising thing about this is that this fanfiction is ranked 29 in furry.
I'm sure it's great, but I won't be reading it.
And you probably shouldn't either. It is kind of impressive though. They just finished the games one day ago and they had the creative energy to write all this.
This one looks kind of interesting.
Galaxy Love, Dogday X Fem Reader.
It's kind of weird, but it's not that bad. At least it doesn't have smut.
Catnap X Dogday, let me tell you the truth. Smut is in this.
So yeah, it's one of my recent requests and stuff, so yes, it's gonna be a bunch of smut in this.
Sunset is shining in you.
I don't even know what to say about this fanfiction. I'm just looking at the tags.
Gay. Gay AF.
Huggy wuggy.
Huggy is fine as F.
OML.
OMG.
It's number 16 in OMG, by the way. And it's long. It's still going.
Huggy wuggy X female reader, smut and limit. And I think we're done here.
It is worth noting that these fanfictions and all the other stuff we covered is not representative of all the Poppy Playtime fans. I'm sure the fandom has normal people in there somewhere.
It is fascinating how an indie horror game could create a few characters that would spark such a massive change in online content.
Seriously, we know almost nothing about these characters, and people have taken it to the moon. I don't know what else to say.
It's worth noting that Mob Entertainment is pretty chill for allowing everyone to run with their IP. It's great marketing for them, and considering their past of exploiting the FNAF IP, I think it's only fair.
And some of the Smiling Critters content is okay, I guess, depending on what you like. But unfortunately, a lot of good fan projects probably get drowned out in the algorithm by all this low-effort garbage.
Some of it is odd, some of it is really, really bizarre, and some of it probably shouldn't be on YouTube at all.
It's sad that the internet works this way, but what you gonna do? Point and cringe!
Hopefully, if you have kids, this will catch up to speed about current trends and what to be wary of. But this video is also mostly for fun, so hopefully you had fun. And if you want to have more fun, maybe consider hitting that like button and subscribing for future content.
We have more videos coming up soon for 2025, and some of it should be pretty interesting.
Yes, Fast will be coming up pretty soon, probably next week, but we'll see. But I'm tired. That fanfiction section almost took me out.
So while Keto's taking a nap, if you want some more Content Farm review analysis, then check out this video over here.
Oh, if you want something different, check out this video over here.
But until we see you there, in the wise words of Dogday's lower half,
goodbye.
Piggy, piggy, gonna go, yeah. Go destroy them all. Piggy, piggy, gonna go, yeah. Go destroy them all. Very touching.